We are getting so close now. Only one more week until Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
And in fact, there's so much excitement that some fans have already started lining up to see it. We have this to say: it's going to be a long week.
A week,
but good weather.
Very good, especially out here. Yeah, people lining up here as well. And you know, Robin recently sat down with one of the movie's stars, Oscar winner Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o's role in Star Wars: The Force Awakens has been kept so under wraps that we barely know what her character looks like. We've had glimpses of her on the poster, we think, and in one of the trailers, we think. We do know her name, Maz. Am I getting that correct? Is that right?
That is correct.
And we have heard her voice. Take a listen.
I have lived long enough to see the same eyes in different people. I see your eyes. I know your eyes.
And we know her eyes. Let's hear it for Oscar-winning actress Lupita Nyong'o, everybody, joining us back here on Good Morning America.
Thank you.
I saw you because, like the rest of us, you haven't seen the entire film. So when you see clips like that, you're like the rest of us, hanging on everything.
Yes.
How has it been having to keep everything so secretive?
Easy. Really easy. You just don't say anything.
We do know your character is a pirate. That's been out there, so that's okay, right? And that your eyes have different types of powers, do they not? By the way your eyes are looking at me right now, we'll take that as a no comment.
Yes, I'll say the eyes are important to this character.
Yes, but were you familiar with the franchise, with the films beforehand?
I was, yeah. I grew up watching Star Wars. It came on TV when we weren't in school on public holidays, so I always related with it being time off from school. And we only had 2 channels in Kenya when I was growing up, so everyone watched Star Wars. I really didn't know there were people who didn't know about Star Wars.
But that's the beauty of this one, so I hear, because again, I haven't seen it, but what we hear is that it does blend the old with new characters and motion capture. Tell people what that is about, and was that liberating for you?
You know, it really was. It was about an opportunity to do something that wasn't limited by my body, especially after doing a film that was so much about my body. And so it's an opportunity to play in a different playing field because you get to be a totally different thing. And yeah, so I would get covered in dots every day, and I'd have these cameras on my head with LED lights shining in my face. So I had like my own spotlight everywhere I went. And so it was really interesting.
And I hear that so many involved with the film, they wanted your input. They wanted the input from the cast. How was that?
It was a very collaborative process, and Maz, when I signed on to play Maz, she was still evolving, and I was excited about the opportunity to be a part of that evolution, which was interesting and rewarding.
We get to see you doing all these different types of roles, and it must be, you know, you love your craft, and to not be pigeonholed in any way has to really speak to you and what it is that you want to do.
Yeah, I'm really interested in having a career that's diverse and, you know, and experiencing things that I haven't experienced before and learning new things. I think that's when I'm most engaged with what I'm doing.
And we have seen that you have been in Eclipsed, a little Broadway, that has been off Broadway, but it's coming to Broadway in February. Are you excited about that?
Yes, yes. We just finished our run just this Sunday at the Public Theater, and that was such a rewarding experience. It's an incredible play that an actress wrote, Danai Gurira from Walking Dead, and it's about these Liberian women at wartime, and it's funny and it's intense and it's a really exciting African story.
Lupita is so impressive. She is great. And Star Wars: The Force Awakens opens nationwide next Friday.